We're rolling. Hello, my all stars, my all signs. A very, very welcome to the channel Space and My Home. I am Shivalika and I welcome you. A little bit under the weather because of the flu, I guess. But this is your wholesome weekly energy reading from the 3rd to the 9th August. And let's get pumped and excited. Let's get your messages for clarity, what your week is going to be like, energies around you, how you can make maximum use of those energies. And please take the messages that resonate, and the ones that don't, they are not yours. So intentions are set messages for your absolute growth, highest expansion. Whoever is watching, thank you from the bottom of your heart. If you do like, please subscribe. Please do whatever it requires to keep the channel alive, simply put. But nevertheless, thank you so much. Intentions are set. Let's begin. And we're starting with Aries. Hello, Aries. Welcome. This is your wholesome weekly energy, 3rd to the 9th. Let's see what the week has in store for you. Your energy oracle for the week is out. You know the drill. And if you're new, let's get together and let's do this. You're starting the week with, all right, within you, Aries, on your mind, coming towards you this week. Interesting. Someone is coming towards you. The challenge, ooh, I have the entire fire family here. You're a fire sign. Your advantage and a card from the universe, kind of flipped, kind of saw, kind of didn't. I'm a little unwell, so it's okay. I'm getting very loud and strong here to hold on to something. I do believe that your mind has made up. You want to leave, you want to walk out, but your advantage stays in staying in the situation. Your energy oracle is card number 33, door to romance. Beautiful energy comes up to number 6. Claim it. It's beautiful. This energy is available to you. It's a door to romance, door to love. I do feel there is some sort of love happening here. Like I said, I have fire family here, fire connection here. So you might be, I don't know, there might just be another fire sign on your mind. We're starting with the 4 of Pentacles. This is the energy of holding on, staying put, neither giving nor taking, you know, that kind. So you're neither leaving nor going, just staying put for the moment. Also, money might be a bit tight. Within you've got the Queen of Wands. This is the most sexiest queen, strongest queen, charismatic queen, the queen of aura. This is within you. I think within you is the desire, you know. I feel intuitively also you know where whatever the situation is headed. On your mind, you've got the 8 of Cups. This is wanting to walk away. Mentally, you're wanting to walk away. A lot of you may have already walked away from a situation because you feel there's nothing more. Coming towards you is the Page of Wands. Now look, you're the queen. Page of Wands is coming. Fire, fire. I'm not saying whatever is coming is an absolute match because you're the queen. What's coming in is smaller, it's lesser, it's younger, it's not, but it's coming. Fire to fire. Something is coming, someone is coming, whatever it is. Whether it's a message, it's a small message. Whether it's a person, it's the one that you least expected. Don't be surprised if they're younger in age. I also feel somebody is heavily stalking you, watching you, attracted to you. Now, the interesting thing, this challenge is the King of Wands. Now, I think you want someone who's your perfect match. Queen Wands, King of Wands. That's the challenge. The King of Wands, that match is a challenge. Instead, what's coming is the Page of Wands, but also understand it's the Page of Wands that grows up to become or matures enough or rises in rank to become the King of Wands. So, advantage, Aries, is the 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands is the energy of staying put, not leaving, not yet. Not yet. If you leave and go, it's done, finished, over. 9 of Wands is still protecting your territory, still protecting your domain. From the universe, you get the 9 of Pentacle. 9 of Pentacle is again being at that place where you know your worth. You define your worth. And I like it because you started with the 4. The universe is saying that A, money is going to be good, 4 to the 9. Money is going to be good. But the universe is also saying that you yourself are sufficient and worthy enough. I think that's why you've got the King of Wands as the challenge. I think the universe wants to tell you you're the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands both. All right, let's clarify, Aries. Let's see what do we have here. Four of Pentacles, the World, and the Justice. I think for a lot of you, the reason you're not moving or you're closed off or you're just where you are is because for you, the chapter is over. This is a chapter closed for good, to be very honest. With the Justice, I want to say if it's a legal case, if it's got something to do with the system, the authorities, the world is a good energy, it's a positive energy. So even if you feel it's not happening in your favor, eventually, in retrospect, you'll realize it was in your favor. So wherever your situation, you feel there is nothing moving forward, nothing going back, I'm just with this much. It's almost like it was just this much. That's why mentally you walked away from your mind. Queen of Wands within you, High Priestess, and the Six of Wands. How beautiful is this? You know your worth. Because High Priestess is what sits within. Six of Wands is victory. You see yourself as desirable. You know your worth. You know you're victorious. You know, it's almost like intuitively about the situation, whatever you're thinking right now, you already know. Eight of Cups on your mind, walking away from a situation. Seven of Swords and Six of Pentacles. You're walking away because you've never got equal. Simple. You're tired of somebody breadcrumbing. You're tired of half-assed energies. You're tired of having to ask again and again. You don't want to put yourself in that situation. Mentally, you are done and finished. Excuse me. Let's see what's coming. The Page of Wands. Page of Wands. Oh! Holy. With the Wheel of Fortune. Look, whoever is coming, whatever is coming, watch out, Aries, because it's something really big and phenomenal. Queen of Wands and the Nine of Cups. Queen of Wands is what you had within you. You already know it's victory. Nine of Cups is that wish coming true. This is going to be a very significant week. Very, very significant week. It's almost as if exactly, very specifically, whatever you asked, the same thing is appearing in front of you. That powerful. Why is the King of Wands a challenge for Aries? Temperance and Ten of Wands. This could be somebody that you've had a relationship with before. The King of Wands is also a challenge if this is a person, by the way. Oh wow, this is the person that you've mentally walked away from. It's, you know what? Why the King of Wands is a challenge? Why a particular person or a particular type is a challenge? Because it's extremely frustrating waiting for someone, and it's a lot of hard work and responsibility keeping up with someone. Let's see the Nine of Wands for your advantage. Six of Swords and Death. Look at that. Nine of Wands is the energy of staying, marking your territory. And look at this. The six. This is exactly what I said. If you make a move, it's over. So if you make a move, it's over. Six of Swords to the Death. For whoever who wants this situation, wherever you are in, this could be anything. This could be work. This could be a person. The energies are starting from not enough, feeling like leaving. If you're walking away from this, it's over for good. But if you're willing to stay, then a perfect match is coming for you this week. Let's see the Nine of Pentacles. And not only stay, you have to hear me out, Aries. You don't have to stay for the sake of staying. When you stay for something that you want, you declare that you're staying. You're in your absolute power. Make sure you do that. Nine of Pentacles from the universe, we get, oh lovely, lovely, Five of Cups to the King of Pentacles. I told you money is not going to be a problem. Universe is confirming it. You started with the 4, universe is giving you a 9 of Pentacles. 5 of Cups is feeling sad, looking the other way, feeling like maybe, but the universe is confirming with the King of Pentacles, the father of money, the king of money, that money will not be a problem. Continue to do what you do for money. Whatever your situation is, don't let that, especially if it's love, because you've got the door to romance, especially if it's love, continue. And I think even in love, Aries, there's a very strong Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here. Maybe everything else disappointed you, but there is an energy here that is for the long run. The husband kind of energy, the partner kind of energy, the money maker. Wow. That was quick, Aries. Like fire on the table. You came in and expressed. I like that. I really, really like that. Moving on to hello Taurus, welcome. This is your wholesome weekly energy, 3rd to the 9th August. And let's jump in and let's see what amazing messages want to come out for you this week. Your energy for this week is right here. We'll look at it in just a moment, Taurus. Let's take your deck and let's see what do we have for you, Taurus. We're starting, Taurus. This card really wants to pop out. Oh, interesting. I'm actually picking up, okay, what do I do next? January, February, March, April, May, June, July. 7 months have gone by. July's over. I'm in August. What should be the agenda for the next few months that I can close 2026? I know I'm going a little ahead, but that's the kind of energy, Taurus, you're giving me. You're looking all the way through December, I feel. Within, on your mind. Coming towards you this week, challenge, advantage, and a card that's going to help you raise your frequency and guidance. Let's see what your energy oracle is. And we've got card number 48. This is Angel of Balance. Angel of Balance, harmony, equilibrium, trying to keep something in order. Very important. Very, very important. I am seeing some energy is being split here. Let's talk about it, Taurus. We're starting with the 7 of Wands. And this is why I said that you're done with whatever you could in the first 7 months. And now you're like looking ahead and thinking, what's going to be my game plan? What am I going to do that's going to make me feel so good about this year? Within, you've got the Ten of Swords. This is not the best energy. I think you're feeling betrayed and defeated within. For whatever reason, we'll clarify and see. But it's not the best energy within you. On your mind, it's an absolute contrast. You've got the King of Wands, fire energy, big. This is that combination where I want to do something big. I want to end 2026 with a bang. I want my next months to be the best months of my life. Coming towards you is the 5 of Wands. This is competition, this is conflict, this is people wanting the same thing. Are you entering into a competition? Are you vying for the same thing as others? Are you applying for jobs, promotions, ranks? It feels very, very work related. Putting yourself out there and having to put a fight with everybody who's equally as good as you. Challenge is the 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups is... because it's in the challenge, I want to say, Taurus, you may not want to spread yourself too thin. Because 7 of Cups essentially is possibilities, options, but it's come in the challenge position. Sometimes 7 of Cups is also getting, kind of getting brain fog. There is too much in the mind. Obviously, I can imagine because your mind has the King of Wands. The goal is massive. The goal in your head is massive. So the challenge will also be equally massive. So you need to collect and center yourself. If this is something that you truly, that's why you've got the Angel of Balance. You need to balance, you need to center, you need to ground. You're an earth sign. You need to come to one thing at a time. You cannot do 7 at once. One thing at a time. Your advantage is the 3 of Swords. I think 3 of Swords here is... things that are going to hurt you, are going to work, things are not going to work. I think in this process, Taurus, there is a chance that you might get hurt. But I think that's the part of the deal, because the goal is massive. So there are chances that people will hurt you. And I also feel that because you're coming from 10 of Swords, which is betrayal and hurt, this hurt and pain, wherever you are, you can turn this pain into your gains. You can turn the anger, the betrayal into, I think it's a very powerful motivating tool for you at this point of time. From the universe, you get the Wheel of Fortune. Universe is also moving, turning the wheel. 4 fixed signs here, Taurus. You're one of them, along with Leo, Capricorn, and Aquarius. This is definitely a confirmation. Whatever situation you are in, wherever you're hurting, whatever the pain is, take that pain as a motivation. Take that pain as your starter point and kickstart. Whatever the goal is. Whatever. Whether you want to look good, whether you want to lose weight, whether you want to join, whether you want to participate, whether you want, it's a very competitive energy on the table. For the 7 of Wands, you get the Chariot, which is again 7, Cancer energy, and the Knight of Pentacles. See, this is the next few months goal ahead. Next few months goal ahead. A lot of you may be wanting to purchase a vehicle, down payment on any sort of vehicle, down payment on transport, traveling, anything of that. This is also a very strong indicator of traveling. I'm seeing that you're also being very picky and choosy with your money. You really want to know. You really want to set aside your goal and your path for the next few months. This is definitely keeping entire 2026 in mind. 10 of Swords within you. What is this? The King of Pentacles and the Empress. I think you were promised a position. I think you were promised a title. You were promised a place. Now, it could be at work. It could be in love. It could be through someone, person, however. I feel this was something that was meant to come together and work for your advantage in terms of financial also, feeling good also, feeling worthy also. Could be love, could be so many things. But this was supposed to happen. I'm picking up Venus energy here. Venus very strongly. Libra. Taurus, of course. Yeah, clearly something was supposed to work out in your favor. You were dead sure about it. It did not. Almost like, last moment you were possibly ditched. Now, the King of Wands in your mind is clarified by the 7 of Wands, which is your opening energy, and the 8 of Swords. Very big goal. Massive goal. Massive goal. I'm not even so sure if you have all the resources for it yet. But there's a little clue here for you, Taurus. A little, actually, it's quite a big clue. There is something that you're wanting, and then we've got the 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords is typically the energy of holding yourself back, self-sabotaging, thinking it may not work for you. So don't let your mind play tricks on you. Don't believe what your mind is telling you. Continue, move forward with the feeling of it. And I get it, in the feeling you are hurting. That's why pain is your advantage. Don't go to the mind. 5 of Wands coming towards you this week is clarified by the 9 of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles. This is an opportunity, by the way. Whatever this energy is opening up, whatever. I think if it's a job interview, it's an opportunity where you will get to showcase your work and your work will get noticed. So a lot of things here, Taurus. Be prepared. Keep your papers in work papers in place. Polish off your final touches. Be thorough. Dot your T's, dot your I's, and slash your T's. Whatever they say. Just be very, very prepared, because you're going to be entering into, it's like, imagine you're entering into a boardroom and everybody's given the same thing to talk about. You better have amazing things to talk about it, so you're picked up instantly. Be very, very prepared. Because when there's a competition and when there are many people, only one is picked up. So you have to make sure, Taurus, it's you. that prepared. Seven of Cups is a challenge because Five of Cups and the Queen of Cups, this could be the heart being, missing someone, mourning someone, feeling the loss of someone. So in the feelings, there are two things right now, Taurus, that are going on for you. One, you're feeling betrayal, you're feeling hurt. And the other, revisiting the past and thinking of those moments where there was love. Now, you have to ask yourself, which one of the two will motivate you to move forward? If the pain motivates you, if the betrayal and the anger motivates you, if the heartbreak motivates you to move forward, then shut off your brain and do that. But if you feel that if you revisit the beautiful memories, but where your heart got broken, and that makes you too soft, that's why you've got the Angel of Balance. It's making more and more sense to me right now. Why the Three of Swords is advantage for Taurus? Your own power card has come, by the way. Your own power card. We've got the Hierophant, which is Taurus energy, and we've got the King of Swords. King of Swords is the logical side, is the brain, is the discernment, is the absolute understanding that I am moving forward with this decision. This is what I'm going to do, and nobody's going to deter that. And Hierophant is actually making a promise to yourself, believing in that. Because it's with the heartbreak, Three of Swords, I would like to say that you could also meet up with some, therapist, counselor, shrink, have face-to-face meetings, have direct conversations to offload your, whatever this feeling is where you feel hurt and betrayed. Take help. In sense, take help. There's nothing wrong with taking help. Wheel of Fortune is clarified by, oh wow, Taurus. This is phenomenal. When I said that the wheel is moving, universe is showing you the wheel, it is showing you Tower and the Ace of Pentacles. All of this happens for an opportunity. All of this comes down for an opportunity. All of this comes down for, a blessing in disguise. This is absolutely a blessing in disguise. A Tower that happens so that the Ace of Pentacles is revealed to you. Ace of Pentacles is that beginning, that opportunity. Earth, you're an earth sign that you can feel, touch, hold, and get to have. So this is massive, massive confirmation from the universe for you. Love that for you, Taurus. But you got to take care of yourself because it does feel like it's going to be a wobbly week. And that's what I have for you, Taurus. Moving on to, hello, Gemini. Welcome. This is your wholesome weekly energy, 3rd to the 9th August 2026. And let's jump in and see what amazing messages want to come out for you. Let's take out your energy for the week. Keep it on the side as always. And let's lay out. Let's go, Gemini. We're starting the week with, okay, interesting. Within. Okay, on your mind. I do see fire here very strongly. It's almost like you're drawn to something, Gemini, but you're really resisting. You're perfecting. You're tempering yourself so that it's almost like you're managing something. Coming towards you this week. That's nice. Challenge. Advantage. Oh, wow. Gemini. 2 aces on the table, 2 beautiful aces on the table. Absolute happiness coming in for you this week. Good quality family time. Feeling, I think this is something paying off. This is you managing some things to such an extent, not exceeding, no extreme path taken here. Did you want to? Yes. Were you tempted? Yes. But you managed, you controlled. Let's see what your energy is. There you go. Card number 15. Number 6 comes down. I'm a fan of 6. Everybody knows that by now. We've got appreciation. This is appreciation. Is the universe appreciating you? Yes. People appreciating you? Yes. There is so much peace and calmness. Color green is very significant. Pastel colors are very, very significant. This is, I'm actually getting, this is someone finally getting recognized and being appreciated for everything that they've done. We're starting with the Temperance. Temperance is Sagittarius energy, and Sagittarius is the sign of the archer, the one who shoots for the moon, literally. Very big goals. And then from those big goals, you're trying to manage, control, calm, putting in order, tempering yourself. It's not an easy energy. It's not an easy energy. Within, you've got the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is still further trying to hold yourself. Not spending too much, containing yourself, maybe wanting more things, but knowing that now is not the right time. Nah. There's so much of resilience and patience, and what a beautiful, it's not an easy energy, Gemini. On your mind, you've got the Queen of Wands. See, you want big things. You want to be seen. You want the world to know you. You want to put yourself out there. And I think now the universe is doing that for you because it sees you. Coming towards you this week, beautiful, 10 of Cups, pure bliss, pure happiness, good family times, maybe some new pictures to hang up on the wall, all good things. Your challenge is the Ace of Wands. Your challenge at this point of time, maybe because you want to be seen, your challenge, maybe whatever you're starting, there is a starting hiccup. There's a starting hiccup. That's all about it. The minute you start it, it's going to be okay. I'm not saying it's going to be great. I'm not saying it's going to give you the best possible result of your life. But the only challenge here with you is if you're starting something, the starting point is the hiccup. For example, let's say you're trying to change an organization. That first step is a hiccup. You're trying to paint or draw. Simple, very simple. If you're trying to paint or draw, what do I put on the canvas? The minute you draw your first line, you're fine. The minute you put the first color, you're fine. For a lot of you, challenge may also be, by the way, traveling. Your advantage is the Ace of Cups. 10 of Cups is coming. Ace of Cups is bound to be your advantage. Ace of Cups is brand new feeling, good feeling, feeling full, feeling content, feeling happy. You know what I want to tell you? If you think something is going away from your hand, let it, because it's being replaced. It's being replaced. If you think something is going, just let it go. Your other hand is going to be full with whatever it is that you want, whatever it is that you're worthy of. From the universe, you get the King of Pentacles. You can't make this up. You just can't. King of Pentacles is king of money, father of money, stability, good finances, good food. There's good food on the table. The table is set. It feels luxury. It feels royal. It's a beautiful energy. And it's earth energy. Let's clarify and see what do we have here. Temperance. Very good reading. I have to say that. Temperance for Gemini, please. 4 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles. There is so much alignment. There is so much alignment. You have actively given, I think for a lot of you, you've actively given into a connection. You've actively reciprocated towards others. That's why you're now being appreciated. You've actively given into building something that was a dream of yours, almost the structure of it. You're responsible for the structural integrity of something. 4 of Pentacles within you. This is what I was talking about. For a lot of you, it could have been a connection. It's still a connection. It's still a marriage because we've got the Devil and the Page of Swords. This tested you. It could also be a contract, a bond. the terms and conditions of working under someone. You were very tempted to break it too many times. Page of Swords is an idea. Should I cut this cord? But I don't think that happened because we've got the Ten of Cups. Were you tempted? I told you. Oh wow, we're clarifying the Four of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles is right here. For the Queen of Wands on your mind, we got a flipperoo, and it is a Queen of Wands. Interesting, Gemini. Queen of Wands and the Six of Swords. And Ten of Cups underneath. It's almost like the minute you set your mind, the minute you put yourself, I want to say this, Gemini, the minute you put yourself first, Queen of Wands does not wait for the other person. She's the one who decides. She's the magnet. She's the one that people chase. The minute you put yourself in the Queen of Wands energy, wherein you declared, I am the magnet, the right people will gravitate towards me, and you started moving in that direction. I'm not saying it happened overnight. For some of you, it could have been 6 months, 6 years. But the minute you took that path, boom, things started changing. Makes you want to say that when we choose ourselves, everything falls into place. Ten of Cups is clarified by, just cannot make this up, King of Wands and the Fool. You are the Queen of Wands. Is this and Temperance? This could have been a connection. I think a connection is getting a brand new lease of life. Take it however it resonates, whether it's romantic, whether it's work, but a particular connection, a structure is getting a brand new lease of life. Ace of Wands, and the new is what is the challenge, remember? I told you. There you go. Ace of Wands is clarified by the Tower and the Wheel of Fortune. So the old ways have to go. Now the challenge is, how do we start new? In the new, Gemini, you got to sit down with whoever this is, whatever this is, with the paperwork. If you're entering into a brand new, nothing from the old, nothing from the past should be repeated. Otherwise, you'll have a Tower again. Simple. Ace of Cups, for your advantage, we get the Sun and the Nine of Swords. See, there you go. Now there's clarity. Now there's no more sleepless nights. Now there's no more worrying. There's no more worrying about gray hairs. There's no more worrying about, I'm losing my sleep, I'm having insomnia. No. I see freedom from all of that. Freedom. King of Pentacles from the universe, Gemini, we get the Queen. What a reading this has been for you. King of Pentacles is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles and the World. And because this is you are the one responsible for the closure of something. You are the one responsible for accomplishing something. You are the entity. You're the reason. You're the conduit. You're the vessel. The other in this, whatever this thing is, you close the gap. Between the King of Pentacles and the World, it is you. Your efforts, your hard work, and I can see a lot because Queen of Pentacles is the most hardworking queen. She will get her own hands dirty. She will build and rebuild and build and then multiply. She's a DIY queen. So you've done that. And the universe sees it. And now you're going to be rewarded, appreciated, recognized. Fabulous. And you're opening with so much patience. So you've obviously stayed through the whole and shown your patience towards whatever the situation is. That's what I have for you, Gemini. Moving on to... Hello, Cancer. Welcome. This is your wholesome weekly energy from 3rd to the 9th August. Let's jump in and let's see what amazing messages want to come out for you. Let's start with an energy oracle. Your energy for the week is out and it's set right there. Okay then. Let's get ready, Cancer. Let's see what do we have for this week. You're starting the week with... Okay. All right. Within. On your mind. coming towards you, challenge, advantage, and a card that's going to help you raise your frequency. You're showing me a lot of closed off energy. A lot of closed off. I think you're trying to figure something out. Cancer, you're already a very quiet sign. You've gone even quieter. But your mind is screaming victory. Your head is screaming victory. And your advantage lies in pursuing that victory. Let's see what your energy for this week is. We've got card number 53 comes down to 8. This is Magician and the Mirror. Very similar to the Magician, in the tarot. This is, firstly, I want to tell you that this is almost alchemy. This is like an alchemist. You can convert, you can turn anything into anything. You can turn, like lead to the gold. Getting Paulo Coelho very strongly here, the alchemist. But there is a mirror here, which makes me want to say that you may, mirror is a reflection of ourself, our true self. And when we look into the mirror, we can exactly see for who we are. If we don't look, we can call ourselves whatever we want. But when we look into the mirror, we can call ourselves whatever we see. Question is, when you look into the mirror, Cancer, what do you see? If you like it, then you continue to say that. If you want it to be something else, then start saying that. Use yourself as the source and use the mirror as the reflection that is giving you instant feedback, and use that energy to bounce it from the mirror and bring it back to you. So in a sense, magic on self. I've never given that sort of explanation, and it hit me right now how powerful that is. Cancer, we're starting with number 9. We've got Hermit. This is Virgo energy, Earth energy. Hermit is quiet. Hermit is seeking. Hermit is disconnected from the world, disconnected from life, disconnected from Wi-Fi, disconnected from internet. Solo, peaceful on their own. Looking for something. It's not that they're not looking. They're still looking for something or someone. Within you've got Two of Swords, which is Moon in Libra. Something within you has gone very, very silent. Even within you're very closed off. I don't know what is going on, but there's a lot of closed off energy here. It's almost like you don't want to open up. And the contrast is, in your mind, there is massive victory, there's massive success, there is wanting to be seen as, let's say, the star, the hero, the main guy. There's a very strong main character energy, but everything else is very hidden, very quiet. There's massive contrast here, massive. Coming towards you is the Temperance. Temperance is Sagittarius energy. Temperance is that energy where you play with yourself, where you teach yourself, where you mix and match. For example, if you're learning to become a baker, until you don't put in a few ingredients and throw them and balance them, you won't know what comes out of it. You can read about them. You can go looking for them. Now I see. Cancer, until you don't experiment and try out, the more you seek, the more you're going to get lost. You're being encouraged this week to put some things into action, try them out and see. Your challenge is the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is the ability to do 2 things at a time. And that's your challenge. You're not able to do 2 things at a time right now. Temperance also has the element of focus, by the way. Because the way she's moving water from one cup to the other, she's so focused that if she looks left or right, she'll drop it. So whatever you've got to put a lot of attention and focus to whatever it is that you're trying to bring out. And the challenge is Two of Pentacles, which is when you're trying to pull 2 things or trying to do 2 things, this balancing act is a challenge for you, simply put. whatever you're trying to balance, and what energy is coming in is more balancing. See, in order to overcome fear, one has to face and conquer their fears. That's why you've got the Magician and the Mirror. That is pretty much your whole reading. And your advantage is the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is the energy that pursues, follows their bliss, moves ahead, is excited by pursuing an idea or a person. However, from the universe, you get Lovers. Cannot make this up. Gemini energy, also the energy of making a decision. If it's a person on your mind, if there is a connection on your mind, the universe is saying, there is. And again, this is also coming out where you've started with the Hermit and going even more deeper and deeper. The universe is telling you to come out of your shell and embrace your true self, or pronounce it. If you don't define Cancer, somebody else will. Hermit for Cancer, please. What is Five of Swords and the Hanged Man? This is something is not working here. Something. The more you're being quiet, the more you're hiding, the more you're going into your shell. It's not working. This is self-sabotage. I also feel it turns pretty nasty, and then it puts you back upside down. You think it's going to give you perspective, you think it's going to give you insight, but it doesn't. Instead, I think it ends up becoming a fight. Almost like a he said, she said kind of a thing. Two of Swords within you. Oh, my God. The Hermit and the Four of Cups. This is deep. And I also sense a little bit of, I don't know how to say this. Cancer, you might just get very mad at me, but Four of Cups is the energy of not caring. Being so closed off to the point, I'm doing this because I don't really care. Six of Wands. On your mind is the Judgment and the Three of Cups. Mind still wants to win. Mind wants to make a very great entrance. You want to win. And I don't think this is a very big win. This is a victory over just say 3 people. We have 3 people here in the Judgment, and we've got 3 of Cups here. I'm not even seeing a very big group. It's like you want to win over just 3 people, a very small group of people. It doesn't feel that big. Temperance, coming towards you this week, the Sun, and Six of Swords. Simply put, if this is something that you want, you will have to come face to face with it. You will have to pursue it, because Six of Swords is taking that journey. It's being on the path. You cannot stay at the same place and ask for the same thing. If you're asking for more, you have to shift. You have to move and go get on to the other place. The same place will give you the same result. And I think because of the Sun here, a lot of you already know this, or you're getting more and more clarity about it, that I'm now actively asking for more. So I gotta move. I gotta shift. Two of Pentacles, balancing act is a challenge because Five of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. Some of you are still in the past, because Five of Cups is a past energy. It is an ex energy. It is grieving. It is a thought process from the past. It's the conditioning from the past. And what's happening is, because of this past is so strong, the Ace of Pentacles is not landing on your lap. The balancing act is between your past and your present. There is no future here. There is past and there is present. Cancer, underneath I have the Chariot, which is your energy, Cancer energy. Now you got to choose. You want to stay in the past? Do you want to stay in the present? The present has Ace of Pentacles. The past is a balancing act between the past and now. And Knight of Cups is a present energy, because this Knight pursues what it feels like pursuing in the moment. And that's your advantage. We've got Seven of Wands and the World. This is denying yourself your own rewards. Denying yourself, closing off. Seven of Wands tends to be a little bit stubborn, because Seven of Wands is someone who's already achieved and then they have an advantage, they have a leverage. But imagine you have the whole world and you're resisting the world. This is resisting the world. This is resisting change. This is resisting a timeline. Why would you do that? Lovers from the universe, you get, oh my gosh. We've got the Four of Wands. Again, this is a connection. This is a union. This is the coming together, and Queen of Wands. I think there is someone here, possibly a fire sign or someone who exudes fire, very intuitive, very good looking, very attractive, I do see a person here. But if it's not a person, then this is your highest version, your absolute prime. Aligning with your prime and then moving forward. And aligning with your prime in your present. There's a very strong message here for you to choose or to balance between, not even balance, to bring, to live in your present moment. To speak things into now, as is. Not a possible future, and certainly not the past. That's why you've got the Magician and the Mirror. Mirror reflects back instantly. It will not take 2-3 days to show you. It will show you instant. The now. All right. Moving on to, hello Leo, welcome. And a very happy birthday, Leo. This is your birthday month. Let me know when your birthday is. I'm wishing you happy birthday already. And let's get some amazing messages for you. It's your power month. For Leo, 3rd to the 9th August, let's take out your energy oracle. Let's keep it on the side, Leo. Let's go, go, go. Let's move the cards. Move the energies. I'm actually not feeling well, but I'm now like, because it's Leo. And I'm not a Leo, just FYI. But I kind of like Leo. So let's go. You're starting the week with, okay, within you, that's fire energy, your energy on your mind, coming towards you, challenge, advantage, and a card that's going to help you raise your frequency. This should make you very happy, Leo. Let's see what your overall energy is. Interesting. Very interesting, because we've got card number 37 that comes down to 10, that comes down to single number 1. One number is very important here. Excuse me. We've got the 3rd chakra, Archangel Chamuel. All right. 3rd chakra is your gut. It's right above your belly button. It's actually fire. You're a fire sign. It is, what does your gut say? What is your hunch? It's your core. It's your core. It's where, you know, it's a very masculine energy. It's absolute wanting something, making something happen. It's desire. And it's a very, very powerful motivating tool, by the way. Now, remember the 37 and 10, because that's precisely what your advantage is. We're starting with the Knight of Pentacles. This is the wealthiest knight, but the most slowest knight. You're moving towards something very slowly, or very, very cautiously, or very methodically. Are you moving? Yes. But are you taking a lot of stops? Yes. We'll clarify and see, because I consider Knight of Pentacles to be a very intelligent knight. Within you've got the strength. Strength is being brave, having the strength for something. And she is, look at the way she is cajoling the dragon. That means whoever I'm talking to knows their innate strength. You know how strong you can be. I'm not surprised to see the 3rd chakra and the strength both. Is it still within? Is your strength still within? Are you hiding your superpower? Because for me, I think this is your superpower, and the world is still yet to see your superpower. So it would be a good idea for you to sit down and ask yourself, actually, what you're really, what are your key strengths? Good idea, very good idea. It is your power month. On your mind, you've got the Ace of Cups. I like that. Really like that. Mind is at a fresh place. Mind is at new beginnings. I'm seeing somebody has tattoos. especially somewhere around here, around the wrists or ankles maybe. A very cleverly placed tattoo. So the mind is at something new. The mind is at, I think the mind is at a very refreshing place. That's the energy I'm picking up for you. It's also excited. It's also ready to receive. It's also ready to start in a very good way. And what I love is you're getting this week is coming towards you is the Page of Cups. Because you're at the Ace of Cups, Page of Cups, something is coming. It's not massive. It's not a Queen of Cups or a King of Cups. It's a starting point. Page of Cups, pages are small. They are still starting out. So if it's a person, it's not the biggest, but somebody's definitely coming here with a little bit of interest towards you. If it's a message, I think it's not a very, it's not a straight away, I love you. It's, let's meet, let's catch up for coffee, something like that. It's a good starting point. And it resonates with the energy that you're sending out, by the way. The signals that you're sending out, the coming energy incoming is matching your frequency. Your challenge is the Nine of Swords. Well, something is not letting you sleep. For a lot of you, you could be experiencing back pains. You may want to change your mattress. You may want to check your bed. You may want to check if something is not letting you sleep. You may want to change your positioning of a sleeping area. I just feel there is discomfort in sleeping or lying down, simply put. Your advantage, oh my gosh, we've got the Ten of Pentacles. This is everything. Everything. This is one of those weeks where you're going to feel like you've won a lottery, you won a jackpot. You're going to feel like $1 million. You're going to look, because that's what the energy is, Leo. That's what your advantage is. Spending time with family, meeting a person that feels like home, possibly traveling with them. It's so pure, it's so nice. From the universe, you get, boom. There you go. Need I say more? You get the Empress. This is the embodiment of absolute abundance. There is nothing more abundant than the Empress. She is the entire planet Earth on her own. Venus energy. Feeling good, feeling abundant, feeling beautiful. I think the universe is just going to make you feel, and there is so much of luxury, comfort in this reading. So much. All right, let's clarify. Knight of Pentacles. Why this move? Slow move. What are you? We've got the Ten of Swords and the Wheel. I think we have the Empress again underneath. And I'll just simply tell you what I see. I'm not going to make things up here. It's very evident to me with the Wheel and the Ten of Swords. The reason why you're moving slow and steady is because you don't want to get hurt. You don't want to get betrayed. We all have gotten at some points of time. So this time around, you're taking your steps slowly, wisely. Simple. Strength within you, Leo. We've got the Devil and the Nine of Cups. I think there is a connection, or there is something that exists here. There's an energy, all right? Now you decide for yourself. There is an energy that exists for you, or you're bound to it, and you may have manifested it. It's still with you. It's still with you. It's not the best of the habits. It's not the best of the person. It's bordering towards toxicity. And I think you're trying to figure out a way. That's why you need strength. That's why you need strength to free yourself from something or someone. I think you're being very quiet about it. You're not discussing it in the open. This is something that you're dealing with yourself. You may want to take somebody's advice, because people are there to help, if it is that serious. Ace of Cups on your mind. We've got the World and the Two of Cups. This is new love. This, for a lot of you, you're going to find your next love, your true partner during a travel. And I think in the next 4 seasons, that means 1 year, you're going to get married. You're going to find your person. You're going to commit to a connection, very strongly coming here. Now the connection that's going to come in is going to be the one that you get married to. Big energy. Page of Cups coming towards you. You saw that card flip, right? You saw that card flip for you. There you go. 10 of Pentacles, 2 10 of Pentacles on the table. That's your advantage and that's what is coming towards you. 10 of Pentacles and Justice. I feel whoever you're meeting now in this month of August, whatever you're starting, whoever you're meeting, whoever you're getting together with, that is it. That is it. That is what you're going to be doing. That's going to be your next 9, 10, 20 years of life. 9 of Swords for challenge. We've got the 7 of Swords and the 4 of Pentacles. Something here needs to change. Something here. Something you're taking very casually. Something. You got to decide for yourself. I'll tell you, it could be, like I said, your sleeping style, sleeping habits. It could be addiction towards something. It could be the way you spend money or the way you hold money tightly. But something here is off. And I think you're not talking to others about it. This is something that you deal with yourself during the night time. And I also want to say this, Leo, if you're getting a recurring nightmares or something that does not, it's like a repeating sort of a dream, that is also a clue to what is happening towards you and what you need to release. Feel free to share your dream. 10 of Pentacles for your advantage. We've got the Death and the 8 of Swords. There you go. Whatever changes now, whatever builds now is, and I'll tell you, there is something here that has been holding you back. And I think it is self-inflicted. It's something that you've been doing to yourself. Because 8 of Swords is a very self-sabotage kind of an energy. There is no outside person in this. That needs to end. That needs to end. And I also feel, because 10 of Pentacles is the advantage, family, peers, friends, support group, support system will help you deal with it if you are struggling to deal with it on your own, whatever it is. There are 2 8s on the table. 8 is an infinity. It's a loop. Sometimes we think we can do it. Before it's too late, we realize we are again stuck back to the loop. I don't want you to go through that. So take the help of the system, take the help of the support system, get yourself out. Get your energy flowing. Empress from the universe, we get the Knight of Swords and the 9 of Wands. I think the universe wants you to act fast on something. It actually wants you to have this abundance. It wants you to have this luxury. It wants you to be at peace with yourself. It wants you to enjoy the fruits of your own labor. But there is something unfinished business here, something that you're not tending to, something that you're letting go by, thinking nobody will come to know about it. The universe wants you to act fast. And I do feel it involves taking the help from a system. There's only so much that you can do alone. I think you need a feedback loop. That's what I have for you, Leo. Moving on to... Hello, Virgo. Welcome. This is your wholesome weekly energy, 3rd to the 9th August. I hope you're doing amazing wherever you're watching this from. Let's jump in and let's see what this week has in store for you. Your energy oracle is already out. Let's jump in and let's lay out and let's see what this week has in store for you. Let's go. Virgo, we're starting with the Wheel Within. On your mind, coming towards you, your challenge, your advantage, and a card from the universe. Okay, interesting. There is a connection here. There is a person here on your mind, or you may have a decision to make on your mind. Something is... It's time for change. Your energy oracle is... Oh, wow. Look at that. It's card number 2. It's journey. It's time for a change. It's time to... how do you say this? You know, it's like It's time to leave a place and go. It's time to understand that you're I don't know if everybody has started the journey, because this is journey. Journey does not have a starting point and an end point. It just says that your energy right now is that of you're somewhere in between the journey. Now, because we're starting with the wheel, I want to say that some may have not started it. So if you have not started, you've not taken your path, the wheel is it moves, right? The wheel is always moving. Seasons are always changing. And sometimes you find yourself in a favorable season. That's what this energy is. This is the Wheel of Fortune. A very favorable energy if you want to hop into that path, whatever excites you. You have the 4 fixed signs right there: Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, and Leo. And we are in Leo season. What better than to jump on and make the most of the energy? Within, you've got the moon. There's a lot of uncertainty, unsurety. I'm sensing somebody's lost within. You know, when you're lost and you don't know what path you're supposed to take, then the best thing you can do is ask yourself, what is the thing that you feel like doing right now? Do you feel like making a cup of tea and do it? Do you feel like stepping out? Do you feel like changing into clothes? Whatever your brain responds, your entire system responds immediately, ASAP. Do it. That will allow you to do the next. See, there's no overthinking. There's quick making decisions, and there's this moving organically forward. So yeah, you got to move organically forward. On your mind, you've got Gemini energy, the Lovers, card number 6. Yes, there is somebody here. There is someone that you're holding hands with, making dreams and promises, or there is someone that you love. Gemini is also the energy of having to make a decision. So could be that you're at a place where you've got to make an important decision. Should I go? Should I leave? Coming towards you this week is the 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands is being at the right place at the right time. And guess what? Our energy is the journey. So yes, you got to be on your path. You cannot wait anymore, because if you want something to reach you and meet you and arrive, you also better be there. It's almost like you got to meet something halfway. Your challenge is the 3 of Pentacles. I feel this is a work-based challenge. Again, 3 of Pentacles is also a group dynamic. This could also be misunderstanding or not being able to, everybody's on a different page, simply put. Your advantage is the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is the most smartest and intelligent knight. Earth energy, Virgo, you are the most intelligent zodiac, without a doubt. And Knight of Pentacles encourages you to keep moving forward, even if you're moving slowly. That means this journey along has to be taken, even if you take stops. But you've got to be on your path. And it feels like it's a favorable season for you. That's why we've got the Wheel of Fortune. From the universe, there you go. This should put a big fat smile on your face. You get the 10 of Pentacles. This is everything. All, the money, the works, everything. Universe is showing you 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is the energy, is the reason why people wake up and people live. Everybody wants the 10 of Pentacles. Universe is showing you straight up on your face. But of course, you got to meet it halfway. Let's clarify. The wheel for Virgo, please. What's the wheel for Virgo? We've got the Devil and we've got the 2 of Cups. That's Capricorn energy along with Cancer energy, by the way. It's very interesting, there is a connection here. And then you also have the Lovers. This is a connection that is meant to be with each other for the good, the bad, and the ugly. This is the good and the bad side, both. For some of you, your connection is being tested. And if it's not, it has to be a connection, because we've got Lovers, we've got 2 of Cups, we also have the 4 of Wands. However, I am still saying, if it is not a connection, not everybody is in a connection, I get it. Then this is about you and your alignment, your feminine and your masculine side, your higher side, you, your best version, you, your version that you're trying to become, the alignment, the coming together, the accepting the good, the bad, the ugly, and making decisions based on that. Basically, you've got to be on your own team, Virgo, which means you have to have absolute clarity about what you're doing next. The moon within, where I feel there is uncertainty, we've got the King of Cups and the Ten of Swords. See, emotionally, I'll tell you something. The reason why you're in moon, you're in this darkness, emotionally you're feeling drained out, emotionally you're feeling absolutely betrayed, hurt. And that's not a very nice place, I get it. That's why there is darkness. I mean, King of Cups is the king of love, the father of love. Some of you may feel that you don't have a good connection with your father or, a paternal figure or something like that. But it is coming from there. Emotionally, you're feeling very drained, very maxed out. Lovers on your mind, we've got the Nine of Cups and the Ace of Cups, which makes the Ten of Cups, which now you already have the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Cups makes it kick-ass. So it's so interesting that you emotionally feel drained within, and the deeper you go, you feel the more isolated, the more darker you go, you're going to be feeling more drained, Virgo. But I think it's the presence of someone, could be a Gemini, could be whoever you feel comfortable, your partner, where your emotions become balanced. Not just balanced, there's overwhelmed, sense of overwhelmed. And I think you need that, because Ten of Swords is deadpan out. Three of Cups. So yeah, the company of someone, the presence of someone makes you feel so much more better emotionally. Three of Wands coming towards you this week. The Moon and the Empress. Oh, wow. Why do I feel that there is someone who's going to enlighten you? The moon is also the fears. The darkness is everything that we fear. Along with the fear, we've got the Empress. Now, I'll tell you something how I see this right now. This is absolute fear. This is absolute luxury and abundance. This is darkness. This is wealth, prosperity. This is the Empress, the planet Earth. And this is the moon. You've got the Earth and you've got the moon. You've got to be at the right place at the right time. Three of Wands energy. This week is that week where wherever you focus more, wherever whatever you feed this week, that thing is going to appear in front of you. If you're going to focus on your fears, fears are likely to appear. If you're going to focus on wealth, prosperity, abundance, the goodness, that is going to appear on your path. But guess who's creating it, Virgo? You. There is never an external energy. External energies can soothe us, but then it is our job to manifest and bring it out. Three of Pentacles is a challenge. Ace of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. I mean, it does feel like the challenge here is two things. Either money, but I'm also seeing that somebody's avoiding a conversation because of money issues. They're abandoning a conversation because of money issues. But somebody is not willing here to confront or come and have a face-to-face conversation because they don't feel that they're at the same level as you, or you are at the same level as them. The challenge is definitely how do we communicate and move past this, whatever imbalance is there in the group dynamic of people, or whatever the misunderstanding is, without making the other one feel left out. I hope I've said that properly. You may want to replay and hear it. It's a big challenge because when people feel less, when people feel abandoned, when people feel, and especially when money is in the conversation, it's very hard to get people on the same page. But that conversation is also necessary. Not able to get through someone. Knight of Pentacles is your advantage because Two of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Two of Wands is looking outside at the world, knowing exactly what you want, or at least seeking what you want. And Knight of Cups is pursuing. You have to pursue this journey. You cannot give up on this path, Virgo, because it is everything that you want. It is the Ten of Pentacles. Maybe it's not popped up in your life because you're not ready for it. Maybe it's much bigger than what you have put a number to it. Who knows? Ten of Pentacles from the universe, we get the Five of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Yeah, this is actually unprepared energy, because Queen of Wands is absolutely in her aura, but Five of Swords is those slightly underhanded tricks of the trade to get what you want. And I don't think universe wants you to have it this way. It wants you to have the Ten of Pentacles without the Five of Swords in Queen of Wand aura, where she's dead sure of what she wants. The Five of Swords has that energy of wanting to win at any cost, willing to hurt others, undermine others, remind them of where they come from, bragging, all of those things. So be very mindful. Both energies in your case are open. The absolute fear and the absolute abundance. Whichever you feed will obviously grow. Now, you gotta decide. Moving on to... Hello Libra, welcome. This is your wholesome weekly energy, 3rd to the 9th August 2026. Let's take out your energy oracle for this week and keep it on the side. It's already out. Let's jump in and let's see what amazing messages want to come out for you, Libra. We're starting the week with... Lovely, that's a very nice energy within you, on your mind. I like that, coming towards you. Okay, challenge, advantage, nice. And a card that's going to help you raise your frequency or guidance. Libra, don't run away from things. Don't shy away from things. Something here is happening in your favor, but it requires you to be present. It requires you to be present fully, with absolute keen interest. And if you're not interested, then don't be a part of it. Simple. From the... Oh, there you go. Your energy is financial constraints. Card number 13 comes down to number 4. For some of you, you may have to, of course, definitely check your bank balances and pocket, your money, your wealth. But also you may want to clean up your cupboards. You may want to clean up organize your room, your workstation, your workplace. Get rid of clutter. There's a lot of cobwebs here. And it's just looking dirty to me. You know, the energy is looking dirty. The energy is looking like it needs a wash. It needs a cleanup. It needs to be cleared out. It needs to be... You might want to chuck out the entire wardrobe altogether. Why not? And if it's metaphorically speaking, then you may want to see what you've been storing in your head. What sort of data you've got. Is it relevant for today? Does it serve your purpose? Or do you still have things that are irrelevant to you in today's time? You're starting with a good energy, 3 of Cups. This is a good group dynamic. People cheering, being happy, good company. Within you've got the Queen of Pentacles. This is again very nice, very powerful, very resourceful, very money-making kind of energy. This is within. So while your energy is that of financial constraint, the answer is here. Within you, you've got great gifts. You're very good at multiplying money. You're very good at working from home. You're very good at coming up with ideas to make more money. And not just ideas, you also have the drive, the physical drive that is needed to do the job. Very skilled. Your hands have skill. On your mind, you've got the 2 of Pentacles. I get it. You're... interestingly, this person here is juggling time. So maybe time is also very important, is money for you right now. I want to say that. You may want to be very careful with your time. I'm actually noticing this now. He's actually juggling with the two pentacles. They're actually clocks, their time. So in your mind, you may be, right? So very important. What's coming to you this week is Four of Cups. Now, Four of Cups is actually, even though there's this adorable little dolphin behind you holding an Ace of Cups on the nose, and that's quite a sight to see. But it's still, there's a lot of gloominess here. A lot of gloominess. We'll clarify and see why, but unhappy about something. On your or for your challenge this week, you've got the Wheel of Fortune. See, times are changing. The wheel is changing. Maybe I want to say this because it's in the challenge position. You may be feeling that something is not moving for you. Something is not turning fast enough for you. Maybe time is actually slowed down. Who knows? For you, Libra. Your advantage is absolutely beautiful, the Two of Cups. It's nice that you have Three of Cups as your opening energy, Two of Cups as it's the four. That means you should not be left alone, ideally. With energies around you, you seem happier, you seem more excited, more enthusiastic, more wanting to do. The minute I feel you're alone, you feel a little discontent. From the universe, you get the Devil. I think time here is of essence for something. This is Capricorn energy. The Devil has, in this Alice in Wonderland deck, by the way, for the Devil, the time has stopped on the clock and he's stuck to the same place in a loop and he does not like it. He does not like it. You're stuck in a state, you're stuck in a timeline, and guess what? You don't like that timeline. Now, if we like the timeline, and guess what? Everybody says, I don't mind being rich and being stuck. You're going to enjoy it for the first 1,000 days or 10,000 days. After that, even everybody gets bored. So there is boredom coming here very, very strongly as an energy. Universe is actually showing you the Devil. And in your case, it may be that you may have to do different things instead of repeating things and doing the same thing again and again. Three of Cups for Libra, please. Seven of Cups and the High Priestess. This is having too much on your mind, Seven of Cups to the High Priestess, and possibly thinking I can make all of that happen because you have the High Priestess with it. High Priestess is dead sure. I'm actually picking up the energy that I can do everything at once. I'm not doubting it. I'm just saying that, is it really necessary? I mean, who are we trying to impress? Won't you weaken yourself? Won't you lose your energy if you try to do everything at once? That's why you've got financial constraint. Maybe for some it is monetary, but I think I'm speaking on terms of energy. I feel somebody is exhausting their energy too soon, too fast, too fast, too soon, too fast. Queen of Pentacles within you is the Three of Cups and the Five of Cups. See, you've got these wonderful skills within you, but they're being poured out, I feel, to the wrong group, to the wrong group of people, and then you feel very, very sad about it. For a lot of you, again, I think I've said this for you before, a lot of you, you're still finding out where you belong. So when we don't know where we belong, the smartest thing to do is wherever we are, we do not pour out our entire energy. Simple. You just give as much as you need to in that time, and then you move on. I feel that if you are in places where you don't belong, you still end up giving all of yours, all of what you have. That's exhausting. Two of Pentacles on your mind, we've got the Emperor and the Tower. Oh yeah, this is big. This is Mars energy. This is Emperor and the Tower is, this is not just a king, this is an entire kingdom coming down. Emperor and Tower is very similar to the financial constraint. Your mind is going to have it's just going to explode. It's going to explode. I think this is serious, Libra. Very, very serious. This is the masculine energy. These are both Mars energy. This is, it's, I want to say a beautiful mind, but the only thing my brain is hearing right now is a destructive mind. Why would you do that? You're an air sign. Mind is your most beautiful gift. Don't take it to places from where you cannot bring it back. Four of Cups is clarified by the Devil and the Death. See, I get it. I get it. You don't want to be tied down. Look at that. You actually tell yourself that I'd rather be done, finished, and over than being tied down. And I get it. It's a very air sign quality. Air does not like being confined to spaces. Air likes to move wherever it wants to move. So this is a classic example of I'd rather die than be bound or tied up to something that I don't absolutely like. And when you're not able to fight that, you become discontent, you become gloomy, you become sad. But you're not a prisoner of war. You're not there because of, nobody has control over it except you. This is some dark stuff, Libra. The Wheel of Fortune is a challenge. You feel like the wheel is not moving because the World and the Nine of Wands. The wheel is not moving, Libra, because Libra, you are not moving. The World and the Nine of Wands. If you're going to stay till the very last second and you're going to try and jump into the timeline, who knows whether you make it to the other side or not. The wheel moves. These both cards are symbolic of movement, motion. Four fixed signs on all of them, both of them. You have Taurus, you have Scorpio, you've got Leo, and you've got Aquarius. There are 4 seasons, 4 fixed signs. And, right now we are in Leo. So your challenge is, and you're not actually, you're a cardinal sign, you're the leader. So this is something that you're fixed on. Unless you don't let this go, nobody can do anything for you. You can see the world and you're still standing here, even though you're the wounded warrior. I would hop onto that timeline if I was you. Two of Cups. In the energy of waiting, because it's in your challenge, I'm saying this, in the energy of waiting, the only energy you attract or invite is waiting. For the Two of Cups, you get Temperance and the Ten of Swords. Again, very strong emphasis. I think this is a different message from everything else. But Libra, you're being encouraged to move in groups, move with people, possibly not do something on your own, because Temperance is trying to do the same thing that Two of Cups does, but by yourself. And when you're trying to attempt it yourself, Ten of Swords, it's defeat. For a lot of you, before you get into a relationship, or if you are in a relationship, it would be a good idea for you to individually heal yourself also. You will attract partners on the level of healing that you are on. If you're unhealed, obviously you'll get an unhealed partner. If whatever level you are, you're attracting almost similar energy. So yeah, the Devil from the universe, we get the Star and the Seven of Wands. My gosh. Resisting. Star and the Seven of Wands. You're resisting healing here. You're resisting, not change. You're not resisting change. Libra, very simple. Very simple. That's why we've got financial constraint. Financial constraint is the lack of finance or lack of energy, of money, lack of wealth, lack of wealth mindset. You are resisting your own healing, your own purifying yourself, cleansing yourself to move on. Because Seven of Wands is not listening to anybody else. You know, this is how I am and this is how I want to be. I don't think that's going to be beneficial for you. However, we live in a world of free will, but that is clarifying the devil. So that's what I have for you, Libra. Very strong reading, very, very important reading, very significant reading. Take it like one instead of feeling that no, we are nothing like that. If it's not your reading, good job, you're healed. But there are still a lot of people out there who are still healing. So, wishing them happy healing. Moving on to... Hello Scorpio, welcome. This is your wholesome weekly energy, 3rd to the 9th August 2026. Your energy oracle is already out. Let's jump in and see what this week has in store for you. And Scorpio, we're starting with nice, very nice, within, on your mind, coming towards you this week. Your challenge, your advantage. It's a good week. It's a pretty good week. And an advice from the universe. I do feel something amazing is going to happen for you. Out of nowhere. Could it be divine intervention? Could it be universe doing something for you on your behalf? Yeah. Something new is starting this week for you. Your energy this week is card number 14. We've got caring connections. Either you've got one person who's got your back, or you're in a good group of people. You've got connections that are, you know, it says caring connections. So, yeah. We're starting with the 3 of Cups. There you go. People who love, people who care, people who spend time with each other, celebrating, coming together. So, yeah, you're surrounded with good people. Within, you've got the Page of Wands. Within, you're very excited about something. It's not very big. It's a small desire, but you're very excited about something, or something has caught your fancy. Could be a person. On your mind, you've got the Queen of Pentacles. Again, on your mind, you could have someone, possibly Earth sign. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Very, very self-sufficient, very, very, very independent, very driven. You know, she works. However it resonates. Brings in the money. Very resourceful. Coming towards you this week is the 8 of Pentacles. I think this is a week where you put yourself knee-deep in work. You're trying to fine-tune something. You're trying to... 8 of Pentacles is the energy of, you know, working even harder. Because you've got to put something out there. There's a timeline to be met, a deadline to be met. You got to work overnight, extra time, that kind of energy. Your challenge this week is the Tower. We'll clarify and see why Tower is the challenge, but Tower is the energy of something coming down, something, boom, happening, and it happens very fast, very fast. You know how lightning strikes, right? That ways. Your advantage is the Fool, 0. That's your advantage. A fresh start is your advantage. A fresh journey is your advantage. Traveling light is your advantage. Having lesser baggage is your advantage. And there's a significance of dogs here. I'm seeing a lot of dogs. So if from the universe you get the 4 of Pentacles, universe is telling you to have, firstly it's telling you to have a good grip over yourself. Don't get carried away. It's also telling you that take care of your finances, take care of your money. Don't make any silly purchases. It's also telling you to take care of your belongings and your assets. With 4 of Pentacles, I always get this energy that, you know, everybody now operates digitally. They use their PIN numbers. So be very careful what you're putting in and out. Take care of that. But other than that, it feels like a very, very... a very relaxed week, by the way. 3 of Cups for Scorpio, please. We've got the 6 of Swords and the 5 of Swords. I think this is... And I like this group dynamic, the Three of Cups. These are new set. I feel this is new set of people, or these are those people that you have found after you've moved on from a set of people that have been toxic or not so good for you. So now you're in the company, or for a lot of you, it's that shift where you'll be moving away from people, let's say work, acquaintance, colleagues, school, whatever, that kind. And you'll be moving away from those people who are not good for you into those who are actually good and happy for you. And so there is an energy shift here for sure. Page of Wands within you is Page of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. Now this is nice because Eight of Pentacles is exactly the energy that is coming. So I feel whatever you're asking, for a lot of you, you may be actually asking for more so that you can get more money. I feel this is one of those readings where if you've placed an order, you're getting more clients, you're getting more numbers, you're making more now for masses, that kind of energy. Orders up, it's like a lot more people are coming in. So your work feels like it's doubled, tripled, quadrupled, I guess. And for a lot of you, you're actually asking for it. Maybe this gives you an opportunity to make more or become independent. Queen of Pentacles on your mind is the Emperor and the Seven of Cups. Well, if there is a person, that this is definitely one of the person that you want. They're very strong in your mind. We have Aries energy very strongly here. We have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Of course, that's you. I think whoever you have on your mind, you really look up to them. You really do. You consider them to be your, like wife energy, partner energy. For some of you, you are actually still out there looking. I want to say that. You're looking someone to become your husband or wife. You're searching for that kind of energy. That is also very strongly coming. And you're looking, actively looking. Maybe passively too, but I want to say that it's a very strong thought in your head. When you look at people, when you meet people, when you see people, this thought comes, can this person be that kind of energy? Eight of Pentacles coming towards you this week. We've got the Strength and we've got the Hangman. 2 eights on the table. Yes, this is something that you're pursuing. There is going to be overworking, extra hours, life becoming upside down. And I think this is more than you bargained for. But it's going to be a very hectic week. The Tower is clarified by Seven of Wands and the Six of Cups. Okay, this is interesting. Now, Tower, the energy of breaking down of a structure is clarified by the Seven of Wands and the Six of Cups. And Seven of Wands and Six of Cups is the energy of resisting a connection. And the beauty is that your energy is carrying connections. This is resisting a connection. Usually, Six of Cups is associated with past, ex. But sometimes we could just be resisting people because we may think that they may be like our ex. So the challenge here is you've got to stop resisting connections. If you resist connections, if you think everything is going to end up as a disaster like the Tower, then that's exactly what you're going to. Something here wants to line up for you. I think a connection wants to come forward for you. And the only person resisting it is your energy. Okay, the Fool, the brand new beginning, the lesser baggage, the lighter load is being clarified. Very nice. With the Nine of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. This is something that you've been wanting. We have the 7 now and we've got 2 eights on the table. For a lot of you, whatever this week is going to bring in, too much of something, too much of doing something, putting yourself out there. It feels like somebody has, it's that kind of energy. Let me just break it down. Where you've not got, let's say, a project or a work or an assignment for 6-7 months and you're sitting home and then suddenly you get something and then you're like, now I want to work day and night. I'm not going to leave the room. I'm going to do this because I've manifested it. I've brought it. It's that kind of energy. And it's happening for you. 4 of Pentacles from the universe. Cannot make this up, Scorpio. Magician and the wheel. Along with the magician, you also have the Nine of Cups. All of this is a manifestation. And the universe is actually saying, hold on to what you're manifesting. It's a matter of time. It's a matter of time. We have the Wheel of Fortune with the magician that you're I think for a lot of you, this is a connection. This is a person because you're actively looking. This is a big project. This is the next big project. This is the next big job. Hold on to your energies and hold on to your manifestation. It's a matter of time. I'm seeing the number 10 very strongly here. Again, Wheel of Fortune has 4 fixed signs. We are in the Leo season. Leo season is a sign here, right here. So keep your energies high. And come back and tell me actually what manifested for you, because I am 100% sure something is about to manifest for you. That is what I have for you, Scorpio. And I think I would like to call Mr. Yggdrasil at this point of time. If Mr. Yggdrasil would like to. Hello, Yggdrasil. Yggdrasil? Okay, we have no response, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to... Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome. This is your wholesome weekly energy reading, 3rd to the 9th. Let's take out your energy for the week. Keep it on the side. And all right. Let's see, what do we have? What does this week have in store for you? My gosh, cards just came whooping out. Let's go. We're starting with, ooh, nice, fire. Wow. Okay, coming towards you this week. There's a lot of new on the table, new. You are fire, Leo. We are in Leo season, that's also fire. Advantage. Don't hold yourself back, Sag. Now is not the time. Something new wants to come. I think you're going to get very overwhelmed with the speed at which it comes, or with the amount and quantity that it comes. It's almost like, you know, you meet someone on a first date and then they send you like 30,000 messages and then you go like, should I respond? Look at that. We've got card number 25 says this is deceit. Deceit. Somebody here is not trustworthy, and it's very interesting because you've got the same energy in your mind. There is somebody, some energy here that you don't trust, that does not have the best interest for you. We're starting with the Ace of Wands. And Ace of Wands is a brand new beginning. It's a brand new start. It's a brand new desire. It could be purely physical, just putting it out there, but it's a start. It's a passion. I do see a tattoo around the wrist. It's a very strong, lust-driven kind of a desire. Within you've got the Wheel of Fortune. It's like the change, the movement, the wanting to change, all of that energy is within. It's not on the surface yet. What's in the active vibration though is the Two of Swords, and Two of Swords is Moon in Libra. This is the energy where you don't trust someone. So you put a blindfold. Look at how this person is, excuse me, blindfolded and 2 swords, and trying to, you know, she's trusting her own instincts because you don't trust the people around you. Relying heavily on your own instincts. Coming towards you, now this is a breath of fresh air. There's a brand new energy here. There's a full energy here. We'll clarify and see what that means for you. But there's a breath of fresh air. The challenge is the 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands is everything at once. It's a lot of fire. Lot of fire. It's everything coming towards you at once, from one direction or maybe from all. And that can be very overwhelming. Another 8 on the table. And August is a month of 8, by the way. Is the 8 of Swords. Feeling maybe struck, I don't know. Love struck, I don't know. But feeling stuck, feeling like you don't have the control over a situation, feeling like your hands are tied. You may want to watch your money. You may want to watch what you're giving your information, your passwords, the way you're using it, because this is a strong energy. And I want no part of Sagittarius to be affected by this energy. From the universe, you get Chariot. Now, that's good. This is Cancer energy. This is, if deceit is there, Chariot just moves past through it. It's very beautiful. It's very pure. You see the lotus right there. Lotus is a sign of purity. This is being on your path. This is also the universe having your back. And that's exactly what you need with an energy like deceit. So there is someone here that does not have your best interest. Be very mindful who you share information with. Ace of Wands is clarified by the Fool, and that's exactly what's coming for you. And the Temperance, which is your energy, Sagittarius energy. This is something that you've been manifesting possibly since, it gives me the vibe that it's something that you ask to yourself on your birthdays, that kind of a thing. On this birthday, I would like to do this. On this birthday, I would like to do that. You want to try something new, you want to do something new, you want to go to a place, you want to possibly try your hand at a brand new job. For some of you, you want to open a bakery, you want to do some, I don't know, Temperance has this element of, mixing and matching and tying and dyeing and baking and all of those, where you got to get all the stuff in good quantity and proportions. And that's the kind of path, that's the kind of way you want to pursue. That's where your desire is. Even bartending, even mixing cocktails, like making the best recipe, the best sauce. The Wheel within, we've got the Nine of Swords and the World. Again, Wheel and the World have the same reference of 4 fixed signs, and we are in a fixed sign season right now, Leo. So this is within. You're feeling trapped. You're feeling like something is not moving for you. You're feeling like the doors are closed for you. And it's a very strong feeling. It's not letting you sleep at night. Something is holding you back. 9 of Swords, 8 of Swords, 2 of Swords. Swords are the element of air. Air is mind. Air is mind. Mind is thoughts. Be very mindful of what you're thinking. 2 of Swords in your mind. We've got the 7 of Pentacles and the Devil. The reason, I think, because of the deceit, is somebody is stuck with someone. I think this is... there's a word for it, Sag, where you're stuck with someone, friends with benefit, that kind of a thing. Or even a loveless marriage. Or even a bond that is not breaking because it's freaking 7 years long. Or it's just people have gotten very comfortable. The Fool is clarified by the Hanged Man and the Queen of Pentacles. As much as I want to say there is a new chapter opening for you, but it's still in a pause state. It's still in Hangman. The energy is available, but I don't see it entirely opening because you yourself are stuck. Until you find your own point of view, your own absolute opinion, because Queen of Pentacles is a very determined earth sign. This is a very determined energy. She knows exactly, she's in charge of her money, she's in charge of her life, she's in charge of her home, and she makes the decision with absolute supremacy. I feel this new timeline opens for you when you embrace the energy of, are you in charge of your own life? I don't see you being in charge of your own life this side. 8 of Wands is a challenge because 4 of Cups and the Knight of Cups. I feel you're going to get very overwhelmed this week. When everything comes at once, how do you believe which one is for you? There is an energy here of, I am being asked out. I'm being asked out, but I don't quite trust that energy. I don't find anything that resonates with that energy. I feel whatever is coming is actually bouncing off. It's very hard to find what really excites you. And I think what excites you requires absolute freedom. Eight of Swords. Maybe it's like, you're just an example I'm saying. You live at your parents' home, but what you want to pursue can only be possible once you move out from that. So, Eight of Swords is in your advantage. We've got the King of Swords and the Knight of Wands. I mean, King of Swords and Eight of Swords are absolutely opposite of each other. This is feeling helpless, and King of Swords is saying that I'm in absolute control. And Knight of Wands is then pursuing that passion that we started with. There is something here, Sag, in this week's reading that is talking to you. It's not. I don't think this has just got to do with this week, but something here wants to talk to you about. Are you in control of your mind? Are you in control of your decisions? Or is somebody else making it for you? Chariot from the universe, we get the Queen of Cups and the Sun. I like this because, again, like I said with the Chariot, this is following your path, universe having your back. Queen of Cups and the Sun. The Sun has the universe's back. Do you have your own back? This is about restoring faith, restoring love. Self-love is so important here. When we are in the absence of self-love, that's when energies, weaker energies like deceit, weaker frequency energies like deceit find us weak, vulnerable, and that's when they attack. So it's very important to, you could be feeling absolute low, but you've got to keep your energies protected and high. Nobody needs to know. And when people come to know, when we overshare. That's why in order to heal, people meditate, people, they go quiet. Because when people are not, it's not that they're going quiet, they're actually collecting their energy, gathering their energy so that they can then use the energy at their free will. All right, moving on to, hello Yggdrasil. Moving on to Capricorn. Hello Capricorn, welcome. This is your wholesome weekly energy from 3rd to the 9th. All right, let's jump in and let's see what this week wants to show you, what this week wants to talk to you about, what it is revealing towards you. Let's go Capricorn, slightly under the weather. Let's go. We're starting with, okay, heavy. Within, heavy. Mind, that's nice. Coming towards you, challenge, advantage. And a card that's going to help you raise your frequency, Capricorn. Your energy is 32, so appropriate because this energy is on your mind. It's the door to spirit, gateway to heaven, whatever your spiritual way of healing, finding peace, finding solace, calmness. This is opening that door. People want to open every time doors of money, and sometimes in order to get our energy sorted and aligned, first we need to open the door towards peace and harmony and calming our energies down. It feels like one of those weeks because you're also starting with a lot of heavy energies. You're starting with, and 32 comes down to number 5. So that number is significant for you. I'll tell you why. We're starting with the 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords is worrying, not able to sleep. This is excessively worrying. There is something called as worrying, and you're not able to sleep. And 9 of Swords has that tendency to over-dramatize the worrying. So make sure if you're worried or anxious, then you know exactly what you're worried and anxious for. If you're worried and anxious for something that doesn't even exist, or you're talking, say, 4 years, 5 years down the line, even 10 days down the line, it's pretty hard. It's being pretty hard on yourself. Because why would you not let yourself sleep now just for something that's going to happen 10 days later on? Think about it. Within you've got the 5 of Swords. Again, this is not a good energy. This is wanting to prove a point. This is wanting to show the world. This is wanting to win, but not coming from a good place. The intentions are not right here. But what I like is you've got the star on your mind, which is Aquarius energy. We are in the age of Aquarius. This is all about healing, purifying, cleansing. So there is a fight here with your active and your passive energy. Your active energy wants to heal, which is a good thing. But your passive energy, the underlying energy, is still a little bit in that place where, but I don't want to win. I do want to prove a point. So coming towards you is Ace of Swords. This is a breakthrough, a conversation, a communication, enlightenment, awakening, call it whatever you like. But Aces of Swords are usually brutal and they're sharp and they're meant to create an impact. So feels like a conversation. Challenge is the 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles is essentially the energy of being generous, giving your energy out. But it feels like right now it's a challenge for you to give your energy out because I think your energy is exhausted. I think you're not in the right place to give your energy out right now. I think you're right now supposed to heal, put yourself in the place, and when you're ready, you can put yourself out in the market, but not now. Because if you give from less or from weak, you will attract less or weak. Choice is obviously yours. And look what we have for advantage. 2 sixes on the table. One is a challenge, one is an advantage. 6 of Cups. Being in good company. Even if it's your childhood friends, even if it's nostalgia, even if it's thinking about the good times you've had. People who bring a smile on your face. Caring connection, spending time with them. So you get your energy back. This is a game of bringing your energy back first. From the universe, you get the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups pursues love, pursues bliss, pursues happiness, pursues joy. And that's what you need to do in order to align your energies back. All right, let's clarify. Capricorn, let's see what do we have here. 9 of Swords is clarified by the Page of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. I believe you're trying to pursue something here. It's going rather slow than you expected. It's taking a lot of toll on you. The reason why you're obsessing over something is because it's taking really, really slow. But what if that's the timeline of it? Can you speed up something by getting anxious over it? 5 of Swords within you, the Justice and the Tower. My gosh, this is big. The reason why you are in, why your passive energy is hurting. Maybe it's hurting, maybe it's broken, maybe it's trying to fix itself, maybe it's karmic, who knows. But there is an element of karmic here also. But I do see that the reason why you get so, the reason why you want validation within is because something has gone against the system for you. It was not supposed to be, or you feel so, you believe so. It's different for everyone. But I'm talking to someone here who feels that the system has fallen for me. It should have worked for me. It did not work for me. So there is a little bit of bitterness here towards the system. And again, what is the system? The system is the beliefs, the foundations that we make for ourselves. So if you feel that the system has failed you, then you change your system, rewire your system, teach yourself a brand new system. Systems are always conditioned to us growing up. Star on your mind is 3 of Swords and the 9 of Swords. You have to heal. You have no option. Capricorn, at this point of time, I don't know who tells you what, but you have an option to heal. You have the Door of Spirit right here. But I still see you obsessing. I mean, we started with the 9 of Swords. Now you've got the 3 of Swords and the 9 of Swords. There's a lot of hurt and pain. For a lot of you, there is also physical pain. I'm sorry. I'm actually not well and I'm losing my voice as I'm saying this, but I want to say this because the way it has popped out. As much as I see you hurt, I also see you in physical pain, and none of these are being addressed. Ace of Swords, I see a back problem. I see eyesight problem. I see hair graying. And I see self-prophesizing all these things every night. Ace of Swords coming towards you. Yeah, this is nice. This is nice. This is Taurus and Ten of Pentacles. This is nice. Hierophant, and this is very grounded energy. This is this is the week where you're going to have a grounded conversation face to face with someone where it's going to be brutal. It's going to be very sharp. You may not like it, but it's going to give you the reality check that you need. Expect it from Taurus, expect it from a therapist, expect it from someone, but there is going to be a face to face, a tete a tete. And I think you're going to be talking about family, goals. What are we supposed to do? How are we supposed to do? Six of Pentacles is your challenge. Five of Wands and Eight of Swords. Again, same thing, Capricorn. You cannot give unless you don't fill yourself up. You're giving from a place of less. We have the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands and the Eight of Swords. Hands tied back and still wanting to fight. Still wanting to participate, still wanting to create, still wanting to make. It's a tough week. I get it. But it's also the amount of time it takes to get into the anxiety is the same amount of time it takes to heal, not overthink. I don't know how many people will truly do that. Six of Cups is your advantage. We've got the Ten of Swords and the World. I want to just say this, and I see a cycle here. I see a cycle of trauma. I see a cycle of betrayal. I see something. But this cycle is over. Somebody is rerunning a cycle in their head. Replaying a cycle in their head. Six of Cups. This has come in the position of advantage. If something is over, both these energies say it's over. The World just says in a slightly better way, but the Ten of Swords still says that, damn, you got hurt. But both scream something is over, done, and finished. Do not revisit the past. Knight of Cups from the universe. You get the King of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. This is pursuing your path. This is teaching yourself. I think for a lot of you, you also have to learn. You also have to start out as an apprentice. You also have to start out at smaller jobs. You also have to start out with smaller paychecks. But it's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it. But it is something that you have to pursue. It is a path. That is how King of Wands and the Page of Pentacles operate together. You can, in order to become this, you have to go through this. In order to learn and become this, you have to take this path. It's never the other way around. That's why you've got the Knight of Pentacles. That is why it's taking long. Some skills still have to be learned. Some skills still have to be touched, felt, embraced by you. A few skills short here. And some skills come on the job. That's what I have for you, Capricorn. Almost every card had the same message. Moving on to Aquarius. Hello, Aquarius, and welcome. This is your wholesome weekly energy, 3rd to the 9th August 2026. Let's jump in and see what amazing messages want to come out for you. Let's take out this energy oracle. Keep it on the side for you, Aqua. Let's take your deck. Let's give it a good shuffle. Let's move the energies. It's going to be a good month. Really good month. Let's go. Aquarius, what do we have for you? We're starting with within, on your mind, coming towards you this week. challenge, advantage. Whoa, big cards there, big energies on the table. And you may be meeting a Capricorn this week. You've got a 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 major arcanas on the table, 4 major energies. I want to say that tread carefully. You don't want to, Aquarians don't like being tied down, all right? So don't invite energies that are going to tie you down. Simple. Let's see what an energy for this week. Oh, 20, envy. Aquarius, there is an energy of envy around you, energy of comparison around you. Be very mindful. It's not a very good energy. See, the energy is there. Now, you could get sucked in. It could come from you, or it could also come from the external. So we have to navigate through this energy. Now, we're starting with the Hangman. Hangman is being upside. Hangman is actually the ideal place for this energy to come and suck the joy out of it. So I want to tell you that do not procrastinate. Do not waste your time on anything that don't give your time leisurely to someone or someplace where it's not of best interest to you. Be very mindful with your time. Time is your currency this week. Within you've got the Hermit. Hermit is, again, there's a lot of going deep within Aquarius. There's a lot of going deep within. Though I'm a fan of Hermit when it comes within, because good to know that you're at least trying to seek out for truth for yourself. Self first, within first. So you're cross-checking with yourself. That does it resonate with you. That's good. That's Virgo energy. On your mind, you've got Chariot, which is Cancer energy, card number 7. Chariot is the energy of essentially moving forward. But in a sense, surrendering to the universe and moving forward. Trusting the divine, trusting the plan, trusting the path, trusting the process, and moving forward. It's a good energy. It's a good energy. Coming towards you is the Devil, Capricorn energy. Now, Devil is that time loop where you could get stuck. And you could feel that, and I don't want you to have that. I don't want you to have that. Do not engage in conversations. Do not entertain people which have envy, which have comparison, which have weaker, lower vibration. Do not do that. This is not the week to do that. I also see feeling stuck, feeling trapped, feeling controlled, and that's not a place where Aquarians thrive or enjoy. Your challenge is the 8 of Wands. This is a very overwhelming energy when it comes in the challenge position, because 8 of Wands is everything at once. So yeah, there's a lot of I don't know why I feel that either you're going to be all over, people are going to be all over you, and that's when envy can, when energies are that active and that strong. So be mindful who you engage, share, energy exchange with this week. It has to be mutually beneficial to both people. It cannot be just for simply one side. That's what you have to remember. Your advantage is the 9 of Cups, which is nice. This is a wish coming true. I think this is separate from all of this, but I just want to point out the obvious. This is a wish coming true. This is a manifestation coming true. I do want to show you something. This is our starting energy, the Hangman, and this is what is coming. Look at the reference of the clock on both of them. Both. So from Hanged Man, the Devil will come. Time stopped will bring in time stopped energy. You got to move. You cannot procrastinate anything. You cannot stay in waiting. You got to get out of the upside mode. From the universe, you get the 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands is being at the right place at the right time. Not too early, not too late. I feel here, this person is again watching the clock. Time is of essence. Time is of essence for something. Make sure you arrive on time, neither too soon nor too late. I don't want you to wait, Aquarians. I don't want you to wait this week. I want you to have something. I want you to experience that energy of closing the gap, because there's a waiting energy here. Okay, let's clarify. The Hangman for Aquarius. 7 of Wands and 5 of Wands. Yeah, block away all conflict, block away all drama, resist this sort of crappy conversations and triggers which will take you to that place. Not needed. You know how sometimes everybody wants to talk about things which are leaning towards negative, and then they go spiral out. So the minute you can sense it, walk out. Hermit within. We've got the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, I think you're seeking and finding your own truth, and you're figuring out your own ways to do it. You're not relying on outside sources. That's a good thing. You are your own source. You are your own source. Chariot on your mind, we've got the Moon and we've got the Five of Swords. I just want to say that the mind sometimes is good. Chariot is driven by two. The good and the bad, both. Opposite direction. It's got two horses. Sometimes they go straight and sometimes they go awry. One left, one right. And then you go like... So I do see that sometimes your mind goes... When your mind is in the moon, in the emotions, in the darkness, it tends to go and it may not take you to the best places. So practice or show a little bit of... how do you say this? Pursue those things, Aquarians, that feel good to your mind, because your mind is your best bet. You're an air sign. Devil is clarified by the Page of Cups and the King of Swords. That's a contrast. I think this is someone, this is something that, I think King of Swords is you. I just feel that whatever this is, it does not match you at all. The Page of Cups and the King of Swords is not a good match. That's a king and that's a page. This is a person who knows it all, and this is a person who's still learning. This is a person who's coming from emotions, and this is a person who's dead sure. This is a person whose blueprint is already made. This is a person who's still laying down the foundation of their blueprint. So I don't even look at it as a student mentor, because even if this is a student mentor relationship, I feel like it's the best way I can put it is, think of it, and it's an art student who's coming to a doctor or a lawyer. I don't think they would have anything. Like I said, there has to be something mutually beneficial in this conversation. Eight of Wands is a challenge, Aquarius, because Magician and the Star. Clearly, you're manifesting something, and I do see that wish coming in. I think this is separate from the challenge here is, and I think what has happened is, or what is happening is, you have put out too many manifestations, too many energies out. All right? Or either they're coming at you, full speed, full throttle. They are coming to you, or either you've sent them out. It could be anything at this point of time. But I want to tell you, one of them, Aquarius, one of them is strongly coming true. One of them. So you got to be open, as much as it may feel overwhelming, that, oh my God, there is a lot, but yeah, you have to set yourself up for a lot so that you can get that one. And look what we have. We have the Nine of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. And I think in your case, it's the money. Financial independence. And I've been saying this. And I think you get it over somebody else. And there are too many fives. So I want to say, now I get why you have envy here. Money looks good. Money looks really, really good. If there is only one money card, and that is the Nine of Pentacles, which is financial abundance, freedom, good, and at the right place. Three of Wands from the universe. We've got the Fool and the Four of Wands. Look, this is what the universe gave you. Fool and the Four of Wands. This is what you're going to do. You're going to go from Fool, from zero to the Four of Wands, from zero to alignment, from zero to making it happen, from zero to the best part of your life, from zero to what it is that you want. And the timing of it has to be managed. You cannot be there too soon or too late. You have to be just at the perfect time, just at the perfect time, which means that you cannot afford to waste on, and how it's going to happen, that's the beauty of universe. But you cannot afford to waste your time. Your time is your currency. Your time is your energy this week. For sure. Because something wants to line up for you. Yeah. That feels big. All right, all right, all right. We're moving on to hello Pisces, welcome. This is your wholesome weekly energy from 3rd to the 9th August 2026. Let's jump in and let's see what amazing messages want to come out for you. Your energy oracle is already out. And something flipped out for you. Let's take it, Pisces. And it's the Magician. Let's take it. We're starting with within you, on your mind, coming towards you, challenge, advantage. Oh, I was supposed to flip that. Let's take it. Okay. Good, good, good. We've got amazing energies here. If there's something that is off I'll tell you. Let's see what your energy for the week is. We've got card number 14. This is caring connection. This could very well be a love reading. There is a connection that either has your back or because it says caring connections, I want to say you're surrounded with good people. It's 14, comes down to number 5. Remember the number, that's important. We're starting with the Magician, card number 1. This is, you're in a good energy. You have all 4 elements, air, fire, water, earth. And you can actually manifest anything at this point of time. All new beginnings are possible at this point of time. Good energies. 1, 1, 1, 1, very significant. 1, 1, very significant. Within you've got the wheel. See, again, this is good timing, good fortune. There's a timing at play for you, Pisces. There's a timing at play. We are in the Leo season. Leo is a fixed sign. This is the 4 fixed signs, 4 seasons. It's pretty much like a window of opportunity. On your mind, you've got the strength. Strength is having the physical or mental strength to get through something. Being brave. And because this has come in your mind, you're I don't know whether it's pursuing a relationship. Maybe you have a Leo on your mind or a fire sign on your mind. At this point, because you have all 4 elements, you could pretty much have any sign. But it means a lot to you on your mind. The reason why you're gathering strength or you're gathering courage is because whoever this other energy is, they mean a lot to you. Now, coming towards you this week is the 7 of Pentacles. This is an energy of waiting. It's almost like that energy where nothing is happening. Nothing is happening. I would like it to happen. I would like, it's like imagine you're buying a car and you're waiting for it to come and a certain date is given, but then you get this call that, no, it's delayed by 7 days. Something here is delayed. For your challenge this week, you get the 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups is a wish, it's a manifestation, and that's a challenge because I feel this is somewhat related to this. It almost feels like there is how do you say this? There is a wish that is being delayed. Something here is being delayed. Or you're being prepared for something. That's why you're gathering the strength, you're gathering the courage for something. Now the advantage is the 10 of Pentacles. Look at that, from 7 to the 10. Now what's going to happen is because something is delayed, you'll end up spending time with your family, or you'll end up spending time with your loved ones, or you'll end up spending time with, because whatever is being delayed to you is being redirected and given to you 10 times extra, 10 times more. Some of you may actually witness the birth or buy a home. Very strongly I'm getting, like, for example, if something was delayed and that car that I said that was delayed, maybe let's say 7 days later, or maybe in a little time, you just end up buying something much more than the car. It feels like that. Money looks good. From the universe, you get the 5 of Swords. Now that is where this reading is off. The universe is saying because 5 of Swords is the energy of, and that's what you have in your caring connection. 5. It just makes me wonder whether this connection is on page. Is this connection on the same line? Is this connection looking out for each other? Does this connection have the best interest? Is this connection the connection that you're manifesting that is seeming like a challenge? Because 5 of Swords is the energy of defeat. Somebody does end up losing. And in order for that energy to work in your favor, it never works in your favor. We have to move away from that energy. But when we move away from that energy, we have to move into the energy of alignment, good intentions. Let's see what the Magician is for you, Pisces. 5 of Swords and the Moon, intentions. If you are manifesting, what are your intentions? Very, very important. Either your intentions may not be, you know what I mean, or your intentions are uncertain, because Moon is uncertain. Moon is darkness. Moon is not being clear. When we are not clear and we are manifesting, the universe exactly gives us unclear. So it's like if we tell the universe, I want something like that, universe will give you something like that. Only if you say, I wanted red in color, universe will show you red. I mean, then again, there could be shades of red, but if you say, I want something like that, it could be, it's not necessary, it has to be that, it has to be something like that. So there are the intentions here towards manifesting or whatever you're wishing are not in alignment with, and that's the universe confirming it actually. The Wheel within you, 2 of Wands and the Emperor. Again, this is looking at the world. The Emperor is holding the world. Within you, you understand that you've got to make some sort of shift, because the Wheel of Fortune is the timing. I think this is the best timing. We've got the Lovers underneath as I say that. From the world, holding the world, to having the world. This is the best time. If you want to, think of it this way. If you want to propose someone, if you want to go and ask for a job, if you want to go and try out for something, if you want to put yourself out there, this is the window of opportunity, because this is where you're holding it and having it both. That's why it requires strength, Pisces. Strength in your mind is clarified by the King of Cups and the Queen of Swords. King of Cups is being emotionally in the right place. Queen of Swords is being affirmative. She says it the way she sees it. So this is actually the physical and the mental. This is the emotional and the mental. This is gathering all your emotions, because you're a water sign, and the courage to speak and putting out exactly what you want. Exactly. If this is a connection, I'm also seeing that the connection is water and air. That's what I'm picking up. Water being your Pisces, along with Cancer, Scorpio. I'm also picking up Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I'm seeing someone here who is very outspoken, very brutal, very clear, very harsh, very quick. And they know exactly what they want. 7 of Pentacles coming towards you. We have more Aquarius energy here. We have the Star and the 3 of Cups. I think in this period of waiting, in this period of delay, there's a high possibility there may be an invite, there may be a get together, there may be a I don't know why, but I want to say a baby is being born, like something new, renewal of something, a home contract, something like that. I feel you're going to be invited, you're going to be going there, you're going to be celebrating. That will allow you to shift your energy. And what we need to do is we need to shift the energy. So in this period of waiting, in this period of being delayed, don't reject opportunities to get out, to meet people. Continue to do that. Very important. 9 of Cups is in challenge because 4 of Swords and 3 of Wands. This feels like a shutdown. This is a shutdown. 4 of Swords is healing, recovering, meditating, being quiet, no contact. And 3 of Wands is watching somebody from far. So the reason this connection could also, if this is a connection, that it's not manifesting is there's distance. There are more longer gaps of not talking to each other, no communication, no contact. So this connection, there is a connection here. Does the connection have potential? I don't know. It is a caring connection. I want to just say that. But I am being shown what is off in the connection, or what is the areas of work in that connection. For the 10 of Pentacles in advantage, you get the World and the King of Pentacles. Look, again, I'm saying the money looks good. A lot of you are going to be visiting home. A lot of you are going to be traveling. A lot of you are going to be seeing the world. Am I seeing another energy here? Maybe. Now we also have Earth energy here. We actually have the 4 fixed signs. We have Leo. Remember, Pisces, I kept telling you there's a window of opportunity if you want to do something. There's a window of opportunity if you want to do world, from holding it to having it. From holding it to having it. This is that energy. This week is that week. If there is something that you want, something that you want to pursue, something that you want to say, something that you just want to get out of your system so that you don't have to ever say it again, do it. 5 of Swords from the universe, you've got the Devil and the 7 of Cups. This feels like somebody has been holding something inside for a very long time, maybe 7 years, 7 days, 7 months, who knows. Again, there's Capricorn energy here, but Devil is the bond, the toxic bond that we all want to break free, and 7 of Cups is feeling tied down to all of it multiplied by 7. That's why something is off. Somebody here needs to release. Somebody here I'm not saying you have to let go. I'm just saying that if there is something that you need to speak up, you need clarity on, this is a fantastic window of opportunity. And it will at least give you an insight whether the connection, the energy of the connection is caring, is worth keeping, and how you can work and make it better. That's what I have for you, Pisces. And that is what I have for all of you. Let's do the collective, my favorite part. And let's see what energy wants to come out for the collective. This is the collective energy activation, my absolute favorite part, where we combine our energies, move the energies, and bring out messages for our highest good. So, as always, if you are watching this, if you have popped, no, let me do that one more time. If you are watching this, if this has popped up in your feed, if you've clicked on it, none of it is a coincidence. This message is meant to find you. Whoever you trust upon, know that they want you to know this at this point of time. And let's see what energy wants to come out for you from the universe, from the source. And we've got the Angel of Love, card number 49. This comes down to 13, comes down to number 4. Number is significant. Angel of Love. Love is the most highest frequency of energy that is available. It is in the energy of love that you can manifest anything on this planet. Because love has this beautiful, vibration of bringing people together. In the presence of love, people grow. In the presence of love, people feel supported. In the presence of love, people feel heard. There is no better energy than love in order to bring good, great, amazing things in our life. And the Angel of Love is right here for you. This energy is for you to claim. And in order to claim this, it's very, very simple. You just have to write down the number 49 and the time at which you see this message, so that you seal the deal with the universe and you claim it, and you remind the universe that this energy is available for me, and it becomes a part of you. Love magnifies, love amplifies, love grows, love enters your life in absolute abundance. I really want you to have this energy. It is that beautiful. So please go ahead and claim it. That is what I have for you. Thank you. Absolutely a pleasure. And I now have to upload the reading because this time I got a little bit late because of my but super fun as always. I'm sending everybody a lot of love and happiness, and I will see you on the other side. Thank you.